this is just 1 year at black belt for you. Like, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah,
like,
1 year. Actually, 1 year is going to be at No Heroes, which I'm going to be at next month.
Okay.
So November 1st.
November 1st. Let's go.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's crazy. It's only been a year. Yeah, that promotion on the podium, that one was a really special one for me because prior to that, I trained for Nogi Pans that year for 6 weeks. I was living in Austin, but I went back to Denver. And the reason I did that was because November of 2023, so back 1 year, I moved to Austin, and almost immediately a car accident injury where I was I was not at fault, but the car accident injury, my neck was hurt, and I was out of training pretty much until like September of 2024. And like it was the injury on top of just like the emotional response to it. I was really scared to go back to jiu-jitsu after like a significant neck injury, and I was like pretty much like on the fence about quitting. Like I just gotten to the point where like I didn't care about training anymore. I was literally like, I just want to feel normal. And Elliot, my coach, my coach since day one, I guess, he kind of handled the conversation really well with me, where he was like, look, like competing has always been a really big thing for you. How about we try to prepare for Nogi Pans? We do it. And then afterwards you can do whatever you want. And I will, we're like, my people back home are like family. When I say back home, in this case, home is Denver.
Home is Denver.
There are several homes. I went back to Denver, and the reason was, it's just a gym. Like Easton Denver is where I just felt emotionally safe. And this was, again, I'm a very emotional person. And I felt very vulnerable after that injury, and I was surrounded by people that quite literally see me grow up. Versus in Austin, I mean, there's a fantastic environment at New Wave, now Kingsway. But I know that these guys are pro athletes, right? Like they can't hold my hand while I figure out what I can and can't do in a roll. Like I'm not gonna feel comfortable potentially crying on the mat when I'm like really scared, like at a takedown or something. So that one was really special at Nogi Pans last year, because it was like, 6 weeks of gaining my confidence back, making the weight, which, off for a year. So it was like, okay, like get back in shape, make the weight, figure out a game plan that I'm comfortable pulling off, right? Like there were certain positions that I was still not willing to do. So I really had to modify my game, and being a guard player, or at least known as one, definitely a lot of adjustments there. And then it just all came together. So Nogi Pans honestly is probably my favorite tournament from an emotional standpoint. It's also been very brutal to me. I've either won Nogi Pans or I've gotten first rounded. It's 3 years that I got first rounded and 3 years that I won it. So
Wow.
Brutal.
So it's literally, it is,
Damn.
it's just
Super
up
sink
and
or
down.
swim. Yeah, I love it.
Literally.
So you got into this car accident and had a year off, essentially, where you're thinking about quitting jiu-jitsu, and then it was just 6 weeks. Like you step back into the gym, 6 weeks prepare for Nogi Pans, and you win Nogi Pans at brown belt, get promoted to black.
Yeah,
that's an incredible story, Anna.
This is like what we're talking about. You never know what people are going through.
I like don't. Yeah, I just recently realized that you really do have to just say what you're going through, and then like people like to hear about this. I'm always just kind of like, oh, like who am I to say this? Who would care?
Yeah.
No, it is a great story, and like looking back, it's like I'm really thankful for that year. It was pretty brutal.